So, guys, it's the weekend, and I'm about to drop some knowledge bombs on you guys. I don't want any disturbances. So, let's get into this video. What I see right now, guys, is a schematic playing out. Okay, and as you can see, let's look on the 5 minute chart. Okay, so based on the reaction we have here, I feel like that is the beginning of our schematic. So with our schematic, this is how it's gonna look. This is the seller's climax. This is the automatic rally, the secondary test roundabout in this area, testing this demand zone. Okay, and then we have the secondary test in phase B. This I believe is gonna be the spring. Okay, and now I entered the market because I feel like the market has an element of gluttony to it, right? And I feel like they trying to trap all the traders going down. Okay, because if you look at this market structure, right, on a weekly time frame, looking very excruciatingly bearish. Look on the daily time frame, it's looking very bearish, but also at the same time on a daily time frame we can see like a young schematic forming. Okay, let's say this is the seller's climax, this is the secondary test in phase B, this is the spring, and now we could potentially see some upside. So I'm making this video because I plan on holding this trade. Okay, I plan on holding this trade from this point because I believe that we perhaps have some upside. I think we can take our first position of maybe here, just pay ourselves for the day, and then second position I think we can maybe take it off over here, and then third position I just want to really hold it. If you look at where we are currently in market, okay, we have this break and retest over here, then the liquidity grab of this retest. Okay, because look, a lot of traders are entering here. Then we have our schematic forming in here. Now we obviously have to enter the trade and we have to move. Okay, so trade is in good profit. Trade is in amazing profit. I monitor this trade throughout the day, and if we perhaps get to these areas over here, I'll manually close, but I don't want to set a stop loss because right now the only stop loss I can set is below this level. This is the only level that I see that the stop loss can actually be under. But for me, it feels so small and unsafe. But I'll hold this account because this is just practice. We gotta practice for the real deal. And yes, guys, this video contains a lot of information. So, like, share, and subscribe. I hope you guys learn from this. I hope you guys can implement this in your daily trading. And I just enjoy. I'm actually falling in love with making this type of content because I know people are benefiting. And as always, help me. Click the link, do what you gotta do. I also have a group on Telegram where we're gonna be running some sessions, live sessions, to get you guys started in trading. This is mainly for beginners. If you feel like you're not a beginner, as soon as the sessions are over, then we have something for the more advanced trader, or the trader who's more active, or people who are not interested really in the education side of things. But my goal is to help you guys become independent traders so that you can tackle the market on your own and you don't need my help, because at any moment I I could be busy and not be able to help you, and then you stuck, and that can be a problem, especially if trading sometimes saves your situation, and that is the thing about trading. It can save your situation, it can make your situation worse, it can make your situation better, provided that you have the right knowledge, and equip yourself with the right tools. You'll find that trading can be more beneficial than harmful, and people have lost money in the market. I have lost money in the market. People are still losing money in the market, and all you have to do is work hard at the skill so that you can take trades like this and not be afraid, because being afraid is going to obviously stop you from reaching your goals. And I don't want to give you guys like a life lecture or anything, but if this is something you're interested in, and this is something that you want to pursue, and you find that you can deal with the stress of actually doing this thing, then I mean, by all means, do so. But if it's not for you, and maybe you just need to make a little bit extra money on the side or something, there is ways and means in which you can do so for yourself. Okay, and there's a means in which other people can do it for you, but there's the right way and the wrong way. A lot of people are getting scammed. I know they're scammers. They're paying for things that they themselves are unsure of. A lot of signal providers, they're not profitable. That's why I do not want to really become a signal provider. But at the end of the day, if I have something of value, I feel like I want to share it, and that's on me. But other traders, if they feel they have something of value, they might keep it to themselves or see how they can exploit other people. You know, I want to keep my things as free as possible, right? Obviously, I don't share all my information yet, because that would be an injustice to myself. It took me years to actually learn the skill and be profitable and just enter the market in the most relaxed manner, because I know exactly what is going on. And with practice, even without me, you could probably achieve it. I'm just a means of maybe helping you achieve it sooner. And that's why you liked, subscribe, or watch my videos in the first place. But at the end of the day, I come from a very normal background, and that normal background means that I'm relatable to a vast majority of people, and I know what it's like to want to come out of the rat race and come out of the struggle, or make it out of the hood, as some people will say. But these things take time, takes effort. This is not going to make you rich overnight. But what I suggest is that if you are really interested in pursuing this and learning, join the group. See how it's done. I'm not going to show you exactly how it's done. Obviously, it's a free group and stuff like that. It's mainly to get you set up and maybe equip you with a little bit of tools to actually help you view the market. Because at the end of the day, this is like a language. You have to understand the language, you have to learn the language, you have to be fluent in the language in order to really know and understand what is going on. So right now, with regards to the trade that's happening, you can see we are out of our profits, but not that much. I believe that what I'm seeing right now is obviously the rejection of this demand zone. We can see something maybe go a little bit deeper, maybe fulfill the schematic on a lower scale. Like you could maybe even argue that this is the seller's climax, a secondary test over here, secondary test in phase B over here, maybe a spring happens over here, and then we go up. But my overall view of the market is that we are bullish. And to come to that conclusion, you obviously, it takes time, experience, and skill, knowledge, everything like that to know and understand that. Like my videos are something that you can have reference to all the time because it's happening on a daily basis. I'm showing you everything what I'm doing on that day, posting it that very same day, so that you can go back with alongside my video to the market and actually see deeply what is happening and why I'm taking my particular trades there. you know like now we're back into profit, and as you can see, I mentioned earlier that we have this demand zone over here, this break of structure. This is basically ICT playing out, okay, or let me say SMC. ICT, I know some of his concepts, but for me personally, learning it is very difficult, understanding it even more difficult. So why I chose Wyckoff is because it's an actual system that you can replicate, from the exact teachings of Wyckoff. There is interpretation here and there, but at the end of the day, when you learn the other things, you like support and resistance, you get to understand why Wyckoff has certain points at certain areas. Well, maybe my explanation of that was very vague, but one day you might understand the statement that I just made. You listening to this video and you're gonna think back and be like, okay, this guy said we will understand through other schools of thought why Wyckoff's points are where it is. Okay. Why the Wyckoff schematic plays out the way it plays out. Because if you learn LIT, ICT, all of these other things, okay, it's almost like they try to simplify Wyckoff to the normal person, right? To somebody who hasn't really understood anything else with regards to Wyckoff, of course. So if you do not study deeply into Wyckoff and those other schools of thought simultaneously, you won't really understand what is going on. And if you see what is currently happening on the chart, we're up in the profits. You see the type of entry that we get. It's very sniper-ish. Maybe not the pinpoint snipers that people who do planned videos would necessarily show, or people running back testing software on trading view. All of this that I'm doing is forward testing. I'm showing you guys the forward testing process. Because once you have a skill, or once you've acquired a certain strategy, you've learned a certain strategy, and want to implement that strategy, back testing is not going to help your future outcomes. Because at the end of the day, if you cannot navigate the markets live, and you can only navigate it in a in a in a in a past tense, or navigate it, navigate past previous data, then I mean, can you really trade the markets? That is a question you guys should be asking you guys selves. Can you really trade the markets if all you're doing is back testing? And like I say, everything on my channel is live. I try and keep it as live as possible. With present times, I don't record my content the previous day and post it the next day. I record it now and I post it now. And my daily record should speak for itself, because every day I'm posting about Nasdaq. That's my bread and butter. Everyone has their bread and butter. Doesn't mean that I can't trade other pairs, for example, like Euro USD. What is Euro USD? It's just a different market. What does all markets have in common? They have candlesticks, and how the candlesticks form. What does that candlestick represent? That is what you now need to interpret. Because like I say, the English language has a certain structure that it follows. The same with the market and the candlesticks. This candlestick only printed because this candlestick printed the way it did. Okay. Same with this one, same with that one, same with that one, same with that one. This candlestick is only printing this way because of what this candlestick did. And the thing is, there's no full stops, no commas, everything. So it's the market just making one big continuous ass word. That's basically what the market is. But the market doesn't speak in A, B, C, D, E, F, G. The market talks in a different language. The market talks in greed and fear, supply and demand. You understand? The market talks in different things, and you need to study and learn that.